Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. This is Retro Classics for Game Pass on PC. This is the PC version of Retro Classics. It's also on Xbox. I don't know what to expect from this. I believe this is kind of a thing for a while. There is Antstream, which is a kind of a service that has been around for a while that you can stream retro games to multiple devices. Not a lot of games, but some games, but it is a wide collection of games. We got Mega Drive, arcade, Amiga. Oh wow, they even have SNES games. Oh wow, that's actually, I'm very, like, when you start going into the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, then that's crazy. Like, it's a thin line. And their pricing is really weird because it's a paid subscription, though they do offer a lifetime on PlayStation, Xbox, and the Epic Store for $100, which is really weird. They do offer, I guess, 4 different tiers. I don't know if this is similar, but I feel like it's similar because in the what is this? They do mention Antstream right here, I think, somewhere, or at least in the press release for this. So I'm just trying to get, I don't know how to put this all together. So we're going on a journey of what this is. So Antstream is a streaming service for retro games. You can do annual for $40 on everything except for Epic Game Store, which only offers $100 lifetime supply. And so you don't have an annual thing. There is no Steam version. The PC version for this, which also includes crossplay with the mobile and all that stuff, and I assume this might be desktop or like a standalone, does not have crossplay with the rest of these. So it's you're getting a vertical kind of slice. So if you're getting the PlayStation version, you're only staying on PlayStation. Xbox, you're only playing on Xbox, I guess. I don't know. And then on the Epic Game Store, you're only getting PC. So it's weird. If you want to play the $90 up front and you want to play this on PC, this is like a weird one. Of course, if you have the Atari VCS, you could play it on a console. So, but they don't offer a lifetime subscription here. It's so weird. But it is an interesting kind of thing to kind of like, hey, what if I gave some money and get like actual legal games? Like, this is Aladdin. This is the Sega Genesis Mega Drive version of Aladdin, which is a good take. Here is some, we got Bubble Bobble. We have, some pinball, Amiga Pinball, Double Dragon Arcade, a lot of arcade games. But today we are talking about Atari. And I guess a Game Room 2. I don't even know what to do, because this does feel like Game Room. I literally felt like Game Room. And if you're not familiar, Game Room was a thing for the Xbox 360 where you had also, you would buy games, you could rent them, I think, for a little bit. You had like 3 different versions, or you had 3 different payments. The 360 version, the PC version, which was the Games for Windows Live version, or you can buy the spend a little bit more and get it both on both, which was kind of crazy back then. A cross buy, which like back then was kind of crazy. It was kind of cool. So, I don't know what to do. This again is called Pleasantville, and then also, let's see here. It is just says temp asset here, so I'm a little bit confused on what to go on here. So, trending now is River Raid, Pitfall, MechWarrior 2, and Pitfall 2: The Last Caverns, new games. So again, this just came out in May 2021 on Xbox. I don't know. Let's just jump into MechWarrior 2. It's an Activision game. It says PlayStation right there. Huh? Okay, instructions. Okay, mapping. Okay, I'm using a Xbox One controller. Technically a game, sir. I mean, I guess in Microsoft at 2025 does not, gloves are off and they're like, yeah, screw it. We'll give you PlayStation. Save states. Okay. So I assume this is all just Activision stuff. Now, am I emulating this or what is going on? Okay, did I hit play? Okay. I guess PlayStation would be a great place to start. Is this? What is happening on my end? My computer just like ramped up. I'm actually gonna... I want to... Okay, hold on. I want to know what's going on. Is this streaming to me? Or is this, Is this... Yeah, this is being streamed to me. It has to be streamed to me. Okay. But my fans on my computer spin up, and it's using... My GPU is used... Yeah. GPU's at 90s... Look at this. I got a 7900 XTX, and it's using 96% of my GPU. What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you that there's some pretty easy ways to play MechWarrior on the PlayStation. Also, I'm curious about the MechWarrior. If you would ever want to play the MechWarrior PlayStation 1 version of MechWarrior. Okay, that's okay. Controls. Okay, that's just controls. Okay. Okay. Again, there is no options here. There is no options here for this. I have this. I usually render this. I usually capture a window or something, but this is what I see, and I feel like I need to present that in this way and not as a clean image, as to see like, hey, this looks like shit. This truly looks like shit. Like there's no option to get a full screen or anything. Oh, here we go. This is how I want to play the game, right here, boys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me just play this on my 4K monitor.
Planet Colmar. Proceed with first mission objective.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna press start. Oh God, Jesus. Yes. That's a square. That would be X. Yes. This is bad. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Holy shit. Whoa, let's just, this is bad. This is a PlayStation 1 game. It is really easy to emulate a PlayStation 1. There is a lot of ways to get a PlayStation 1 emulator going up. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. It's not hard. This is being streamed to me over the internet. I live in Hawaii. I don't see any indication that that's a thing. I can understand like, hey, let's look through this documentation. Discover timeless classics, hidden gems with the Game Pass. Retro includes over 50 restored, ready-to-play games available for the Xbox Game Pass. Power up your play with community challenges. Okay. Nothing indicates that this is a online service available for Game Pass members to play on console, PC, or okay. So you first see this up. You see retro games. You see classics like Pitfall and River Raid. How big is this? This is a 85 megabyte download. You seem okay, sure. These are like fractions of a thing. You see MechWarrior? Oh, what the fuck? That's a big game. Let's check it out. Maybe it downloads that or something. Maybe it's like a DLC or something. You are literally streaming a PlayStation 1 game through the internet. A very bad version of it. Very bad version of MechWarrior. I live in Hawaii. I have fiber internet. I have 200 up and 800 down. So that was a bad experience. That's truly wild. That is, oh God, that is bad. Let's just try this. Let's just try River Raid. This is a bad experience. Okay, this so far has been a bad experience. This is bad. This is muddy. This is muddy. I don't know if it's... Okay. Oh my God. I wonder how like I wonder how some other people. That's cool that it's drop in and drop out. Let's look at all the games, I guess. Okay, so we have okay. Challenges, Amiga, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, 2600, DOS, Activision, Sierra, and Sport? What is Sport? Okay. Sierra. Holy shit, they got Police Quest and 1 and 2. Whoa, they got Caesar? That's cool. Activision? What does this mean, Activision? Oh, some prototypes? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm switching to mouse and keyboard. Screw this. I don't know what I'm doing. Play. Okay. Play. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is this Venetian Blinds? A channel called okay, that's cool. That's cool. 83. It's fucking like older than me. Cool. Giant Bomb used to do Game Room, and they for the 2600. This said 82. But this is 83. That's weird. That's weird. I do find it crazy that this is like spinning up my Huh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. DOS? This would be the okay, these games. Okay. Zork 2, Zoran's Passage, Roger Wilco. Oh, Space Quest 6? Wait, is this Space Quest 6? Dude, were they really up to Space Quest 6 at this time? I did not know that. Wait, is it one of those things of like, it wasn't Space Quest 6? It was like kind of like a meme on itself. That is kind of cool that they have this out. Okay. Challenges. Amiga. Let's look at some Amiga. Yeah. Okay. Space Quest. Police Quest. Okay. I let's just I think this is a bad experience. I think this is really bad. I think this is really bad. Let's I don't this presentation is really shitty. I don't know what any of this means. Is this does this mean anything or something? Like, what does this mean? Is this very confusing? Let's go with 2600. That's something easy. I want to play something easy that is, I guess Pitfall would be the best. Because that would be a good test. Because this is being streamed to me. And that is the thing, is this is being streamed to me. And not, I'm not running this in natively. I wouldn't do this. Like, this is such a bad version. Like, this plays well, but it's so I'm recording this at 1440p I set mine to 20 megabits per second, and of course OBS is saying it's 2 megabits, so I love a high bit rate. This looks like shit. Like, this looks like shit. You see the compression and artifacts. If you look real closely, again, YouTube is probably going to be really kind of stretching it. It's all compressed right here. This is not a clean. And then also, I'm just jumping around. It does feel responsive, a lot more responsive than the PlayStation 1 MechWarrior. But you could see, like, if I just stand here, this looks fine. But let's just go. It is, oh god damn. This is bad. Like, that's the thing, is that, like, Antstream is not free. They do offer free trials. I would never spend I would never spend $100 on something like this. Like, this is bad. This is a bad experience. It would be really nice if you, like, this is really bad. And I assume this is what it's like on Xbox too. This is bad. Like, what happens in 10 years? Like, that's the thing when it comes to streaming and all that stuff, is what happens when these servers go down? You know, what happens when of course, you are streaming these games and you don't actually own these games. But hey, guess what? You know, Netflix did a pretty crazy thing with Bandersnatch, which is a really good, like, interactive media that you just do not see. Something very throwback to the Laserdisc and DVD video games. And it, like, throwback to that, you cannot play that anymore. You just cannot play that anymore. No idea why they're delisting it, but you just cannot play it anymore. You could not buy it. They never released it on a DVD. They never released it on a Blu-ray or anything. DVD video games are a thing. That is kind of a thing. But sadly, this is a shitty product. I'm very blown away that Microsoft said, hey, yeah, let's put this out on our platform. We're here for preservation. It's one thing if you like say, hey, something like a RetroArch, where you're like, oh, I want to play Pitfall. You download the Pitfall and you just play Pitfall, or it just downloads them all together or something. You have a little like, hey, I'm playing Pitfall and all that stuff, and it's running live on my computer. Again, I am just sitting at this screen right now, and my computer is running at 88% utility. 88% utility. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, look at this. Nothing is happening. It is just looping this video. Look at this. Look at this. It's wild. Oh my God, I leaked my IP. 192.168.168.73. Oh my God, my local IP. Woo. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is very bad. This is very bad.